Hi there, this is Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. We're with match number 4 with playing on a budget with our Mono U, Aggro. This is a keepable hand. I don't like it, but it's not terrible. I'm going to keep it. I don't think there's any point to a Ornithopter first turn here. We can do it second turn with Military Intelligence. I could Rapid Hybridization it, and then, you know what, we might actually want a Rapid Hybridization and Ornithopter. So I'm going to play an Island and Ornithopter, and then end of turn we'll Rapid. And then try to go the aggro here. And then second turn, we can throw out the Incursion Specialist and maybe get a Military Intelligence going. I mean, I hate to Rapid. It depends on what we're playing against, what I'll do. I mean, if we're going against Mono Black, I definitely won't Rapid. So this is going to be a Temple of Mystery. Ew, I have no clue what that is, but it seems slow to me, so I'm going to Rapid it. And we're going to go for the aggro. There is a bug control list going around. But this color combination, unfortunately, we haven't seen a lot of in Standard. Another island is something we absolutely do not want to see. These lands. I don't. Again, maybe a 3-land hand is a mulligan. Maybe you have to just go for a. But it's almost like you'd want to keep a 2-land hand and 4 cards with a 6-land hand. So, or a 6-card hand if you did mulligan. So I don't know. Again, this is just, it's getting weird for me to decide whether these are mulligan hands or not. But, I mean, a turn to swinging at the Frog Lizard isn't bad. See if he has to shock himself here. That could be a Azorius Charm. No, it's just a Voyaging Satyr, so it's going to be the green-blue Devotion. And they try to barf out, like, Prophet of Kruvix could be in there. It's going to be Garruk that's going to be in there, the old school Garruk from M14. Military Intelligence will be nice here. We can actually do both, but I don't think I care to do both. I'd rather just save the Faerie Impostor to help my Incursion Specialist do a bit more. Well, maybe, actually, yeah, because this isn't going to do anything. Oh, no. I need to attack with it. I need to attack with both of them. So Military Intelligence comes out. And we'll swing in. Unfortunately, I don't have another drop that actually can make Incursion Specialist block or get the +2/+0. So we're going to go to the attack. Attack with both these guys. We'll get a card. And takes 3. He goes down to a 12. He's going to have a decent amount of mana. We don't have to worry about a Supreme Verdict, though, if he is using creatures. Detention Sphere at this point isn't even too threatening. I mean, what does he D-Sphere? He D-Spheres, in my opinion, he D-Sphere a creature. He D-Sphere the Frog Lizard. I guess the more lands the merrier, though, if we can start gaining some cards off Military Intelligence. But this deck, you never want to see 5 lands. 4 lands is top, so you can cast Illusory Angel pretty easily. Illusory Angel pretty easily. He could just be stuck on lands here. He might have to use his Voyaging Satyr to Detention Sphere something. And again, at this point, I think that the correct play is to D-Sphere the Frog Lizard. Yes, it is a D-Sphere. Getting too good at predicting this. I mean, I could see him going on the Military Intelligence, but yeah, it's Frog. Yeah, definitely Frog Lizard. That was a smart play on his part. Gets rid of it forever, no matter what I do. But if this means he misses his land drop, yeah, he's in pretty much a world of hurt, as I'm going to be able to aggro this out. Getting in for hopefully 3 next turn and hopefully more the following turn. So if he does have the land, it's just it comes into play tap land. So there's a Rapid Hybridization. Not what I want to see. Definitely not what I want to see, because now I'm only getting in for 1. So it's going to play this land. We're going to swing in for a whopping 1 damage. Play the Faerie Impostor and replay the Incursion Specialist. We do have Rapid Hybridization in response to another Detention Sphere. We can kill off whatever he tries to kill. And that will at least fill back up our hand with the Military Intelligence. But, I mean, in all honesty, we're in pretty bad shape here. We need to hit some significant cards. Quickling to be good. He does shock himself, though, so I highly doubt a Supreme Verdict comes out here. Untaps a land. What could he do for 5? It's going to be a Prophet of Crufix, which does need to be rapid hybridized, I believe. But that means that we can't draw into anything. We can't let him untap this. That's tough. This is a tough decision because we could... No, we can't let him untap everything. And there's no way now that I can actually draw double cards here. Disperse. Oh, that actually works. And that lets us draw a card. And we get another Disperse. That'll be nice, I guess, for next turn. Play a land. And pass to him. He's down to a 6. So a few turns away. You got to think that like Sphinx's Revelation is actually in this. It's probably just going to be a Bant control. Kind of old school Bant control that we saw during the Theros with... during Innistrad with cards like Thragtusk. I'm sure that Prophet of Crufix is just trying to generate him a bit of an advantage by untapping and then being able to cast stuff during his turn and then Sphinx's Revelation during the other person's turn. That's my best guess of what's going on. I think he can't shock himself here, otherwise he's in jeopardy of... Well, okay, he can shock himself. But I don't know if that's the greatest... Because what? Sphinx's Revelation for 4? We're going to Incursion Specialist here and what, bounce his guy? We don't need to bounce his guy. Do we try for it? He's got something. I guess we can respond, whatever it is. And it's an island. So let's see what he does. He's going to block there. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter. He goes down to a 2, though. And we can play our island. And next turn, though, we have quite a bit. This is going to be a Sphinx. Putting him back up to a 5. So maybe these Incursion Specialists aren't working out the way that I planned. Maybe they're more of a sideboard card. Unfortunately, don't have a... But we still are threatening lethal with this next turn. Neither Triton Tactics doesn't do much at all at this point. He's going to Jace. That does keep him alive, actually. And there's no point to dispersing it. 2 more mana he can add. A Carotid does nothing against unblockable stuff. Actually, it's 5 damage if we can get a spell off the top. Well, we can still... The good news is we can still attack in and draw a card. And if it is something we can cast, like a Quickling, we just win here. So see if it is just one time a Quickling or... it is not. So we get in there for a whopping 1. And I think we just keep the Cloudfin Raptor for next turn to guarantee that we can actually get our Incursion Specialist to be unblockable. So bit of bad luck here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've been drawing about 50% of the time lands. In a deck that has 30% of its lands. So statistically speaking, getting unlucky. Maybe I did just cast a Cloudfin. I don't know. I'm frustrated at this point. Garruk, actually, Garruk is another non-threatening card. Completely non-threatening at this point. So he reveals... He gets a Prophet, a Pelucranos, and a Sylvan Carotid. And again, all we have to do is just cast our stuff. He can Carotid here. Carotid doesn't do anything. Oh, he can actually knock those Shining Nyx for 4, but that's just Pelucranos. Nope, just a Carotid. And another Caryatid. And we win the game here by being able to cast 2 spells. So, geez, the lands. It's going to be a Cloudfin Raptor. And then we are going to attack. Which gives us the card draw, and then we can just disperse in. He has no lands open, right? So yeah, we can just disperse right now. Disperse back anything. Just this Garrick be the right one. Which will do 5 damage to him. Alrighty. So I do believe that negates are better than dispels in here, but I mean the dispel does get Sphinx's Revelation, but negate gets everything else. I don't think we need disperses. Disperses doesn't hit enough targets. I think Quickling can do the job. Tidebinder Mage can actually tap down stuff, but yeah, Tidebinder Mage just might be better than Incursion Specialist. But I think that since he's playing the I'm sure Corsair Crewfix and Sylvan Caryatids, that Tidebinder Mage, neither of those really need to be tapped down. Rapid Hybridizations can, yeah, against Corsair Crewfix are going to be very bad. So I'm actually going to take the Rapids out. And, I mean, it does take care of his profit, but we're going to try to raise the profit. I'm going to bring in the Illusory Angels, and then as well as, I guess, just Dispels are better than... I mean, Disperse can get back a Detention Sphere, which should get back whatever it has underneath it, but do I care? I think a Dispel and Negate is just better. We'll submit this. Now, this one's another awkward 3-lander, but it's got some power here in the Illusory Angel. Not the Cloudfin Raptor so much, but we'll keep it. Our opponent does have to mulligan down to 6. There's a Faerie Impostor. That's pretty decent, actually. We can just go the Cloudfin Raptor Incursion Specialist route and then evolve it, and then if we need to bounce back the Incursion Specialist. I mean, Faerie Impostor will be nice for the Angel as well. It'll give us something to cast. Again, Dispel's nice. I think the only way that he comes back from this is a well-timed Sphinx's Revelation. It's just me a Caryatid here, and a Caryatid is very... Voyaging Satyr. That's alright. Still not the most threatening card. So it's going to go... There's another Dispel. I don't know if I like to see both Dispels, but this will at least evolve our dude. He's down to a 17. And the next turn we can go Faerie Impostor and evolve our Cloudfin Raptor again. I mean, it could be a Detention Sphere again. I think that he does take, at this point, he'd take the Incursion Specialist. Yeah, he takes the Incursion Specialist. That's okay. We need to draw into something here to be able to balance with Faerie Impostor. That will be ideal. A land here is not too terrible either. We'll go ahead and get in for 1. And you know what? It's probably just better just to Faerie Impostor here. Get back the Cloudfin Raptor. And that we have something we can guarantee to cast next turn with the Angel. I think that's better, trading a 1-2 for a 2-1. So now let's attack in with the Impostor. We have a Quickling here too. At this point, Sphinxing for a whopping 1 wouldn't be that great. So I could care less about dispelling that. It is just going to be playing the Cloudfin Raptor. And then playing the Angel. Evolving the Raptor, and now we have 7 damage flying on board. Goes over top of Coursers, goes over top of Caryatids. Again, no Dispel here at the end of turn. He didn't have one anyway. So we are in great shape. I think his plan is just to hopefully get another land and try to Sphinx his way out of this. But the way he's been playing it, if he profits here, I'm not too worried about a profit. As, yeah, 2 turn clock with double Dispel to negate any sort of life gain. I mean, of course he could flash in like Coursers. I'm sure Cyclonic Rift is in there somewhere. Oh, it is going to be a main phase Sphinx's Revelation. Okay. There's the Negate. Again, now we've got so many... No Planeswalkers for him. No instant speed stuff. We can keep our guys alive. Again, this deck feels a lot like the old school Delver. I can Quickling if I wanted to in a turn. But no point. Again, he's on a pretty quick clock. It depends if he shock. Okay, I actually might Quickling here because then he's dead. So we Quickling for the Cloudfin Raptor, and I still have Dispel up. And this puts him exactly at the life total. And I guess Faerie Impostor can come back. This guy can get evolved. And we'll attack in. Now we have Negate, Dispel. Good luck getting back from this. It'd have to be like a render silent in some way no, even render silent wouldn't work. Because I just counter what else he puts out. It's going to be a Sphinx's Rev, and he's going to be very disappointed. He's going to keep up. Nope, doesn't even keep up counterspell mana. And we dispel that. And that is game. So not too shabby. I mean, you can see how the deck works. Had some pretty unlucky draws and whatnot, but we'll go on to the wrap-up here. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.